This is a short introduction to the user interface for general users. For this intro, we're just going to use the demo. So we're going to say go to the demo. Anyone can actually use this demo to try it out. We're going to do basic user. It's going to take us to the user interface. As you can see, we have a sidebar menu here which shows up. A few options here. We can log out. We've got our main home page here if you want to install it. That can install straight from the website. So just follow the instructions, and it does it for Android phones as well. Just a few things on the home page here. You can see we have a directory here, where you can see other users who want to be shown in the directory. We've got Eve, Abraham, and others. There's also households. So households, which are probably a lot of families and others. You can see the members in the household and an address and so on. You could also actually call people straight from the app, which is cool. The next up, you can see we have a bottom navigation panel here. You can go straight to the directory, or we've got a calendar here where you can see the calendar, a few different events on here. You can also filter to only showing the events that I'm rostered on for. You could also show only once-off events, so special events. So we see here the Sunday lunch special church camp is happening. Let's show all the events. You can open up the event, so if you click on it, you can show it up there. You can see who's on the roster. You can even see an event plan if you want. So you see maybe the order of service and things, and you can print it off and so on. So that's the calendar. That's the basic calendar. The other thing that we can see is the roster. So you see things that you're rostered on for personally. So we can see that this user is rostered on for preaching, for supper. I think helper one is for supper and supper. Now both of these rosters have been confirmed. The user has confirmed them, but this one hasn't been responded to yet. So you could either approve, in which case it will show as approved or confirmed, or if you're not available, you can push decline, and then it will. You can request to sub out and swap with, or to request someone else to do it. Now we can see that Abraham and Joshua are both unavailable on this the date of this roster. So let's ask Adam to do it. And what that will do is send an email to Adam asking if he's free to sub out. Now he might decline. If Adam declines, then you'll get an email that notifies you he's declined, and it'll come back into your roster. So that's my roster. Now if we go back to our home page, we can see a few events on here that usually shows events that I'm rostered on for and once-off events down here. We can also change my details, or we go to the settings and my profile, and you can change your picture, you can change your username and other details. You can also show in directory, or choose whether you want your contact details to show in the church directory. You can choose whether to subscribe to your church newsletter list. If you are being shown in the directory, you can decide what is shown in the directory, so whether your birthday or email or phone number is or isn't. You can also, if you're rostered on for something every week and you don't want to get email notifications for that roster, then you can say just ignore roster notifications, and you'd save the changes. Now the other really cool thing is you can actually put in what days you're unavailable. So if we enter in, let's say I won't be at church all of February, you punch in those dates, you push save, and it helps the person rostering. It's more proactive than reactive. So it helps the person rostering not even have to ask you and go through the rigmarole of finding someone else. They just know you're not available on those dates when they do the roster, and so they won't ask. So that's some of the things in your profile that you can control. The other thing is, it's a pretty cool feature. It's a skins feature. You can actually change the cosmetics of the app. So if you like dark mode, you can show it in dark mode. I like dark mode. If you like different colors, you can show different colors. So a nice teal, greenish, gray, red. You can show it in different colors, or you could reset back to the default. I quite like this color at the moment. You could also show it in light mode, and that's pretty cool too. So those are just some of the settings.